Hi guys, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for everyone who has already subscribed, and those of you who haven't, please subscribe and be sure to hit the bell so that you do not miss my uploads. And also please watch the entire video. Thank you. So the second most asked question I get is how do I do my brows? What do I use in my brows? So today I'm coming to you with my eyebrow routine. So if you want to see how I do my brows, stay tuned. Alright, so before I actually go into my eyebrow routine, I like to mention the products that I use. So I use this Morphe 25B palette. It is an eyeshadow palette, but it's basically the same thing that you would find in a brow powder. So I like mixing this shade and this shade because I prefer my brows to be warmer. I like it on the warmer side, so mixing these shades gives me the perfect color that I want. You can also use brow pencils or pomades. My preferred ways are powders and pomades because I already have full brows. So if you're someone with thinner brows, you may need to use pomades and powders, or pencils and pomades and powders. You just have to play with the products and see what works best for you. So when I use my powders or pomades, I like going in with a brush like this. This is a flat eyeliner brush. This is a bdellium tools brush. You can also find alternatives, some other brands like Morphe, Colourpop, NYX. They make other brands, other brushes like these, and a spoolie. I love using a spoolie. So this is my preferred way, but like I say, you can use pencils, powders, pomade. You just do what is best for your brows. So let's jump into how I get my brows to look like this. Just stop being my life. You know my heart to go. Living my life on the moon, I make money and I think I'm a boy. So I swag, just look at me swag. Jump in a Gucci, jump in a Versace. So I've been getting a lot of questions of where I get my braid done. I'll link that in the description box down below so you guys can check that out. I love them so much. I also did one brow off camera just to save some time. So now I'm using my spoolie and I'm brushing my brow hairs downwards because it gives me a better vision of where I want to lay the product, and also my brow hairs are lighter to the top and to the tail of my brows. And I'm starting 3/4 ways in from the beginning of my brows, and I'm shading that into my brows to get the shape that I want. After I've gotten the shape, I'm lightly pulling that product into the rest of my brows to disperse it a little bit more. And then I'm going to go to the beginning of my brows because I want the least product right there. Using my spoolie, I'm brushing that through the product through my brows to distribute it even more because I do want my brows to look like brows. And then I'm perfecting the shape because after you would have spoolied it in, you'll realize where it is you need to add more product onto the brow. Now I'm brushing my brow hairs upwards and going back in to perfect the shape even more after I would have brushed it upwards. Starting at the tail end of my brow, I'm filling that in with the product. I'm still shading in the product into the brow to get the shape that I want. And I will be bringing the rest of the product inwards. I'm basically doing the same thing as the top. I'm starting from the tail, I'm bringing it inwards, and I'm dragging it into the brows. You'll find that your spoolie is your best friend when you do your brows. So after I would have done that, I spoolie the product into the brows, then I'm going back and I'm perfecting the brows. Spoolie, add product, spoolie, add product. Your spoolie is your best friend. And I'm brushing my hairs upwards because that's how I like my brows to be. Now I'm using a very flat concealer brush with some MAC Studio Fix concealer. And I like my concealer to be just one shade lighter than my foundation because I just want to just neaten up and clean up my brows. I do not want to make my brows look like moonlight brows. You know what I mean? I just want to just perfect the shade a little bit. So I like going just very, very close to my skin, so with my concealer, and just clean that up as much as I need to. And I start from the tail end. For some reason, I just prefer to start from there and then I move forward. I know I feel the tail end of my brow is where I need to do most of the work anyway. So I guess that's why I start there. Then I'm just adding the product in and perfecting it. And using the same brush to sort of blend it in so that it's not harsh. And you barely even know that I used any concealer. And if you like using lighter shades for concealers, then you just do you. Now I'm using my Got To Be gel. And I'm spooling the product into my brow because this is like super glue for my brows. Different brands make different brow products like brow gels to set your brow hair in place so that they stay in place all day. I love using the Got To Be. It's cheap. It's designed for hair. It lasts well. I just love it. And my brow hair stays in place all freaking day. They don't move. So that's what I use into my brows. And it also helps to disperse the product even more so your brows look more like brow hairs. So that's a completed look. One brow done. Two brows done. So that's it, guys. That's the way I do my brows. That's how I fill in my brows. You can take from what I did and incorporate it into your routine. Like I said, makeup is always about experimenting, trial and error. You have to continue to do it to get perfect at it. You know what I mean? So I hope you learned something. I hope you took something from it. And comment down below some of your favorite brow products to use, because I'm actually on the hunt for a new product because I've been using this like for almost a year now. The Morphe one I've been using for almost a year now. So comment your favorite brow product and I can try it also. So thank you so much for watching and see you again soon. Bye.